Hi, my name is Kevin Gibro, and I work for Sunwest Silver in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We are the proud owners of 5 turquoise mines, that main one being Carico Lake Turquoise, which is very highly sought after worldwide. I want to talk to you about another material today called white buffalo, which I think a lot of you out there have seen, heard about, maybe given some misinformation about what it is, and I'd love to be able to share some knowledge for you to kind of help you out. It's a great material that's found right around Tonopah, Nevada. There's probably about basically three pockets that I know of out there that are pretty substantial, and it's a great material. That's kind of what you've got going on right in here, and it's a very interesting example to kind of show you what people work around when they're cutting their cabs out of this. You can see it's got a lot of pockets to it, some very strong blacks, which is chert. It's basically calcite and quartz. And I stress that because that is the main ingredient to white buffalo. It is not turquoise. It's just as beautiful as turquoise. It's got its own thing going on. I like to tell people it's its own animal. But I want you to get an idea of what it looks like. And this particular piece right here is a finished piece of jewelry. It's Navajo jewelry, all handcrafted, which is what we love to focus on. You'll see a lot of the blacks that are kind of mixing through there. You will see some browns, and you'll see some variations within this material. But the white and the black is kind of what's identifying what it is. And like I said, there is some other material out there that kind of has this look. But this is a beautiful material on its own. It should never be sold as to something it's not. One of the materials that I see out there that is being sold as this is called magnesite. Magnesite is a very common material, but some of it will actually have black in it. And so you're going to find people that will sell you this material and tell you it's white buffalo, but it's magnesite. So it's always a good question to ask people, is this really white buffalo? Because white buffalo is not a common stone. It's fairly rare. Magnesite's not so rare. Magnesite comes in different variations. You'll see it with the black. You'll see it with hematite in it. Hematite is a material that'll give it browns, and they'll call that wild horse. That's what this material is. This is magnesite. You can kind of see the browns going through there. This material's got a lot of hematite in it, and that's where you're seeing that color variation. But this material will also come in just with blacks, and you can kind of see from the whites in there that it has that same look. So you put black on that instead of brown, and all of a sudden it looks like white buffalo, but it's not. It's not the same price point. It's not as rare. This material is a little bit more unique in the browns like this with the hematite, and it's a beautiful stone also. It's called wild horse. And I love this material too. I just want you to know what material you're buying and what it should be called, what it should be priced at. White buffalo is its own animal. Don't ever let anybody distinguish or tell you that magnesite is white buffalo. I've heard that also. It's not. Another material that's out there, I don't have an example of it, but it's going to be a material called howlite. And howlite will be white with gray veins going through it. It almost looks as if you could take a flashlight, shine it behind that stone, and you get a light coming through it. And I'm just using it as an example of what it looks like. It's a very light gray stone, and it is a very inexpensive stone. It takes a dye very well. So does magnesite. So it's kind of one of those materials that is very common and used in a lot of different ways. But howlite is completely different than any of this material. Like I say, white buffalo's got black chert in it. It's very identifiable. Just always tell people when you're buying that material, know your dealers, who you deal with. We happen to have a very large selection of white buffalo. We buy directly from the miners. We have a large source of it, and it's a wonderful material. If you have any questions on this material and you want to get more information on it so that you have either an idea of how to identify it or examples of jewelry that we have a lot of it for you at Sunwest Silver in Albuquerque, New Mexico. You can give us a call at 505-243-3781, and we would love to give you some information on this, show you some jewelry. You're going to see that we sell, like everything else, we sell this material all over the world. You should know what you're buying, and you should know that the material you're getting is very good material, and that's what we have for you at Sunwest Silver. Thank you.